Well, welcome back. This is Expressive and we are live on GHOne TV. Like we always do, we bring you interesting conversations with beautiful people, of course, to educate you, to excite you, to entertain you, and to learn something from them. Today is no exception. Today, we have a superstar in the building. Well, she came all the way from London, yes, and she is a Nigerian-born fashion icon. Yes, that's what I choose to call her. She's a fashion icon, and I must say that her style is different and her style is unique. If you understand fashion and you follow fashion, you understand Temi's style. And of course, recently Temi style. She starred in a blockbuster movie, a Nigerian movie that is doing so well on Netflix. Everybody's talking about it, even till date, and it was rated very, very high, 5 over 5 on Netflix. And I'm talking about Citation. We have her right here, and she is a daughter of a billionaire, Temi Otedola, and girlfriend to Eazi.
No, she's single.
She's
single. She's single.
Temi Otedola, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Welcome to Ghana.
Hey, good morning to you.
Good morning. Thank you guys for having me. I'm really excited to be here.
Before I started with my intro, we played you a song from Eazi. How does it feel when you listen to his music or you watch his videos? Does it feel weird or different? How does it feel?
It does feel weird sometimes. I guess you could say the same thing maybe about watching, you know, my movie or because you know that person so well. So seeing them, you know, even performing, I'm like, is this the same Tosin? Like, you know, it's crazy. And also, you know, knowing what goes behind the music, you know, like knowing, you know, he's going to the studio, and the inspiration that goes behind the songs. I guess you can say that it's deep, but end of the day, I'm just a fan, like everyone else.
So. You're actually a fan of the music. When you before you got together?
Yes, I was, because when we met, it was at the time where he was a bit more underground, but he was, you know, definitely blowing up.
He was doing PP dance.
You see, the real ones know PP dance.
He was doing PP dancing. What a horrible looking quality video in Kumasi.
No, that's one of my favorite videos. Really? I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. That's the original Eazi.
That's the original Eazi. How far things have come, eh?
There you go.
Of course, we can't avoid the Mr Eazi topic. Yeah. How is he in person? Naughty? Calm. He looks really calm in person. Yeah. At least to those of us who know him, you know, beyond the stage.
Yeah.
But who is he at home?
I think the name matches the personality. He's an easygoing person. He's very kind, compassionate, and extremely hardworking. I mean, he's a businessman first and foremost. But, you know, just a great guy. Just a A1 guy. Yeah.
Great guy. Where does he get that business?
So of course he has Empower, which, you know, is, for me, that's the forefront of African music today in terms of giving artists, young artists, their own independence. You know, a lot of African artists have been in the game forever and they were never able to monetize or actually, you know, make money from their own music. So just, you know, learning what Empower has been doing, it's been amazing. You know, I'm inspired by him.
But I mean, yes, you're here because of Temi, but we can't take it away from you. And people have been sending messages. Everybody wants to know, oh, you're lucky to have Mr. Eazi. Mr. Eazi is lucky to have you. You guys are lucky to intertwine and all of it. I have listened to your podcast. I know how you met. But for people who have not listened to the podcast, who are wondering, how did these two meet? Because it's like two people from two different worlds. How did they meet? Just summarize it for us.
Yeah, so I feel like the podcast has really opened up about our relationship. If you haven't listened to it yet, we met at a nightclub. End of the day, my sister was doing a DJ gig. My sister's a DJ. She told him to come through. They had just done a song called Fight. And I never, like, I don't go out a lot. So for me, I was just like, let me go support my sis. Like, let's go do that. Little did I know that he was going to be there. I was going to be there. And it was just like the two of us and my other sister. So I was, you know, nice, you know, we're talking. I'm trying to make him feel a bit comfortable. And this guy wasn't on it. I'm going to be honest. He wasn't on it. But we got to speaking. We spent a lot of time together. And that's really it.
Oh, he wasn't on it?
He wasn't on it.
He wasn't very keen.
No.
But what finally made him on it?
It's very easy.
But what finally made him on it for you? What do you think you did right?
I think we just got to know each other. And, you know, not in like a superficial way. We just spent time. And our personalities like really match. That's the key thing. We are friends first. Yeah.
So they were friends first. Now you know. It's fine. Enough of Mr. Eazi. Enough of the easy man.
Are you loving Ghana so far?
I love Ghana.
How frequently did you come here?
This is, I think, my 6th time coming here. But this is definitely the longest I've been here. But every time I come here, you know, I get to do new things. I get to meet new people. And yeah, I want to be coming here a lot more. I mean, especially when you see, you know, the creative industries here, even to work here more would be amazing.
What do you like about Ghana?
I think I really like the energy here. The people are really nice. They're welcoming. Your food is good.
What's your favorite?
What have you been eating?
I think, is it called red? When you just have like beans and, you know, I really like my beans, my rice, like wache. Really yummy. So
you say you're vegetarian, right?
I'm vegetarian. So you just take the meat out. I get some heat for that, but for me, it's like a lifestyle thing. I like to be high energy. And yeah, I've been a vegetarian for over a year now. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Wow.
That's interesting.
What day were you born? Right now, we want you to be Ghanaian, fully Ghanaian. We have already, you know, added Eazi to us. Eazi is a part of us. Eazi is Ghanaian, as far as we are concerned. We want you to also be part. So we'll give you a Ghanaian.
I mean, you guys have carried him. You claimed him. You claimed him.
I already claimed him before, Shao.
We've claimed him.
But now
we've claimed him. We want to give you a Ghanaian name.
Please. I need one. Okay, I wish I knew this 100%. I want to say I was born on a Friday.
A Friday.
We can find out through the day.
Why
let's find out.
Okay.
20th of March, 96.
20th March 96. I'm going to find out what day is that.
We need to know.
Yeah, I'm going to find out. Google, which day?
Which day?
It's 20th of March, 96.
20th.
But if it's Friday, then it's a Fia.
March 1996.
Yeah.
Okay.
What Google could do.
We are doing it all here on the stage today. It's Wednesday.
That's right.
March 20, 1996 is a Wednesday.
Okay, so you are a Kriya.
Yeah,
Temi Otedola.
Okay.
You know what, let's make it easier. Kukwa.
Okay,
Kukwa is sweet.
Kukwa Otedola. That's nice. You like that one, right?
Rolls off the tongue.
So officially, we've added Kukwa to her name, just so you know. Yes. But I must say, Kukwa.
Interesting movie, Citation.
Yes.
Thank you.
Great
And for those of you who haven't watched Citation, listen, when I watch Netflix a lot. So I think one of the times I was watching and it gave me Citation. I said, okay, let me look at that. Let me watch the trailer. So I watched the trailer and they said we'll show a certain day. So I said, no, the trailer thrilled me. I was excited. I wanted to know what exactly you did in that movie because I had never seen you acting. It was because of you I wanted to watch the movie. So I said, okay, let me wait for the notification. They came and I watched, and I must say, you did so well.
Thank you.
Citation movie is everything relatable. It is so relatable. And if you haven't watched it, you should watch it on Netflix. But I have a trailer. We have a trailer of Citation movie. When we come back, we'll ask her more about this special movie. Wow. You didn't see that coming? Well, I was surprised when I saw her in the movie. Yeah. Yes. And you spoke French, you spoke English. What other language you speak?
Yoruba. Yes. I mean, it was my first film, and I just wanted to dive straight in. I wanted a challenge, you know. And the director, Kunle Afolayan, I mean, he's known for his iconic movies. Very exactly.
Revered, yeah.
And really pushing actors to give their very best. He won't let you do 80%, 90%.
When you got the script, did you think that this is my make or break? I need to kill it.
The pressure was on. Like, I can't lie, because also, you know, it's your first time, and, you know, people might have gone into it like, you know, is she going to be good? Is she going to be bad? Some people even wanting you to fail at the end of the day.
So that you can see that you're actually not talented.
But there will always be people who just don't want you to do well at the end of the day. So, but when I was on set, I removed that from my mind. I was just here like, I'm going to do the best job I can possibly do.
Did you act before this? Did you do any acting before?
Never.
This is the very first movie. Wow.
That's excellent.
We must applaud you. Yeah.
That's quite amazing. Like you said, Kunle Afolayan, you're known for, very revered for being a director in Nigeria and all over the continent. How did you guys get together?
So I had been to his premiere for Mocha League just as, you know, an influencer. He was inviting people. And I was just a Nollywood fan. Like, I love Nollywood movies. I never thought I'd be able to act in one, but I love them. So I was a huge fan of his. And he told me, well, I have a film coming up and the main character is a girl your age. We're doing an open call. I said, please, I must audition. So I had like 3-4 months of auditioning. Yeah, I mean, I'd never acted before, so and the entire movie is on my back. So I had to prove that, okay, I can carry this through. I can play more in me. And I can take control of that movie.
And you indeed played more in me to the bits. But let's talk about you acting with these legends. I mean, Joke Silva, Jaqueine.
That's a great cast.
Great cast. How was it like, you know, doing that? This is your first time, and these are people who've been doing this like forever.
Forever, yeah. And that's why I can't even owe my performance to myself, because it was my co-stars. When you're acting across legends, I mean, it makes your job so easy, end of the day. So, and they taught me so many lessons. Every day I was learning something new. You just mentioned Agitate, Joke, Jimmy, Gabriel, all of them, Iniedo, like, I was in heaven.
Was any one of them you were particularly close to during the filming of the set?
I would say just because, you know, me and Jimmy had such intense scenes. Me and Jimmy got really close. And then Auntie Joke for me was just like a mother figure. I mean, just watching her act was like acting 101. You know, she's a legend.
Yeah, absolutely.
And she was close by you the whole time because she was in the courtroom or, you know, with you. Well done.
How far do you want to go with this acting?
I wanna go at, you know, 100 miles an hour. For me, I feel like I've really found something that I can call a passion. I love film, and you know, hopefully it won't just be acting; it'll be behind the scenes as well.
That being said, our question of the day: what's your dream job?
What's your dream job?
Is your dream job what you're doing now?
Well,
is that your dream job?
I can say finally, I feel
you
like
find
I'm
your dream
doing
job.
my dream job. I know.
That's interesting.
Nice.
That's great.
But when you saw the script and you read the script and you accepted the role, I'm sure you saw that it was meant to tell a story. Do you feel that you have achieved that goal that, you know, you set to achieve in that movie?
Yes, the subject matter is really important. You know, it's not just, you know, a film for entertainment, it's also for education. And I'm just happy it started a dialogue about sexual harassment on campus, which happens not just Nigeria, across the world. And we just wanted to raise awareness on this issue. And I'm so happy that, you know, our film was a happy ending, but it's not a happy ending for most people, you know. They don't get to have their stories told. So I'm really happy that also film is using these stories as a medium to tell societal issues. It won't just be sexual harassment. It could be other issues in society. It's really important.
Do you have special interest in, you know, women empowerment and protecting, you know, young people? Do you have special interest in that?
Yeah, so it had started before Citation, but since Citation, it took me to this whole other part of it. Because the amount of research I had to do, you know, about these issues. I'm an ambassador for a charity called Warif, who have women's shelters in Nigeria. And they offer, you know, help to these young girls who are in abusive relationships, you know, dealing with sexual harassment every single day. So, you know, the work I do with them is really, really important. And I'm just also, I want to spread that message. I want to get it out there, you know, and, you know, help the women who are most vulnerable in society.
When you watch a movie, you understand what we are talking about. It's still on Netflix. I don't know what you're waiting for. Listen, you should watch it. I'm sure you know it will trigger something in you.
I was like, see a clip and I'm like, I'm not ready to watch it.
It's annoying at some point. Like I was so pissed off. I was like, what is he doing? You know, but it's a good movie.
Let's talk about who co-starred with you also. Jaqueine, Ghanaian guy.
Yes.
How great is he, and does he make you feel a lot of interest toward the Ghanaian film industry?
Definitely. I mean, I had watched, you know, movies he had been in before. But again, just like the talents, you know, like just working alongside him, it was such a pleasure. And, you know, I love a lot of the actors here, you know, even the directors, like, you know, Shirley Frimpong Manso. There's so much talent here. So you might see me.
You tend to work with Shirley.
I
mean, I would love to.
There's a kind of movie that you want to star in. I mean, per the name you just called.
Of course, we understand.
Would you want to try? Would you want to try like a Kumawood movie? Like,
do you know what Kumawood
local
is?
films made in Kumasi.
Okay, no, but I didn't know, but now I do.
It's a local industry. It's just like
Yoruba
African
movies.
Magic Yoruba.
Oh, okay, so it's a specific section. Do you know what? For me, I'm up for anything. Just as long as the story is there, the actors are there. I just love telling stories.
And you have to speak tree, you know that.
Okay, well, if you teach me, no, we're ready to go. Yeah.
Okay, Medasi is thank you.
Medasi
is thank you. Aquaba is
welcome. Welcome, I know that one.
Let me teach you one. Easy middle.
Easy middle. What am I saying?
Easy, I love you.
Easy middle. Okay, that's nice.
Easy, we take a sit.
Easy.
We take a sit.
We take
Wote. Kese.
Even you are not saying it. Wuti kese.
Wuti kese.
Yes, it means easy. Your head is big.
That one wasn't as nice, was it?
But any other movie coming up after Citation?
I'm going to be honest. I can't tell you just yet, but I'll be on your screens
watch out
shortly.
Yes. Wow, we can't wait. We can't. Is there a Nigerian movie? Is it a Ghanaian movie? Or you can't give us any clue?
Oh, my lips are locked.
Oh no!
You know why? You know why your lips are locked?
Why?
You know where people do international contracts and the non-competes are very tight.
I know. Yeah.
Check Shatawale in already. He never mentioned a thing, but yeah.
So,
anyways,
guys, watch out for Temi on our screens.
Absolutely. A couple of messages come here. Good morning, Jaqueine and Bliss. My dream job is to be a great entrepreneur. Right, I'm still schooling, so I will be. To be a lawyer is my dream job, but I'm not yet there. It's coming from Josephine. Send yours in as well. Temi is found her dream job now, and she's definitely enjoying it. After the break, we continue our conversation with Temi Otedola. Stay tuned.
Well, welcome back. This is still Xpressive, and we still have the style icon, the actress Temi Otedola here with us. Temi, in my intro, I mentioned that I love your sense of fashion and I love your style. I mean, before acting, a lot of people know you as a fashion girl, a fashion icon. This is somebody's fashion we want to look up to. Where did that come from? Because Kapi is not really, Kapi is, you know, anything pink, I'm okay. You know, where did that, you know, whole style come from?
From my mother, definitely. My mother is like, she's 10 times cooler than me.
Wow.
Like, she's just the coolest person on the planet. She can put together and it just all comes together. You know, when someone just looks effortless, yeah, that's her. So growing up, I'd always just, you know, try and be like her, wear her clothes, look in the mirror. So my love for fashion is my mother, definitely.
You say she inspires your style?
Yes. Still to this day, I still steal her clothes. She's like, she'll call me like, Temi, I can't find this top, I can't find this shoe.
You say it's with me.
Yeah, exactly. It's with me always. But she's just very stylish, yes.
But before we came here, I asked you about your blog and you said it's no more fashion. Why? Why did you put that, flush that down the sink? Why though?
So I was blogging from when I was 16. You know, while I was in school, it was just a hobby of mine. I would go home, write blog posts, style the shoots, create the content. And at the time, that was what I loved to do. And I did that for 5 years. But sometimes, you know, I feel like things run their course. And I'm still doing, you know, a lot of social collaborations on social media with brands. But in terms of the day-to-day blogging, I put down the back seat.
But do you intend to, you know, start your own line? Temi Otedola. Probably, maybe JT will come back.
Maybe. I mean, I get asked that a lot. Doing a fashion brand has been something that I've thought about a lot. But for me, acting is taking the front seat for now. But that's not to say that I will never do a fashion line. It's just not right now.
Right now, it's fashion. I just saw a photo of you in a Saleh uniform. Is that it?
Where?
I saw on the screen. It passed.
Really?
Do you go to the church, Saleh?
No. I remember this meme. Do you know what?
I saw the all white and the cap.
I know, Twitter.
That's
That's Photoshop.
It's a very popular church.
It's Photoshop.
Is it?
It's Photoshop.
Well, what did you wear that they put that?
I got Twitter had a field day when I wore that thing.
Oh yeah. By the way, I mean, yeah, that one.
That's Photoshop.
That's Photoshop.
So you wore the white.
You wore the white dress, but
Not
the internet,
I didn't wear
You just wore the white.
Just the
and
white.
then
Can you see the right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
what
the
you
original.
wore.
I know. That was the original. And you know what? Do you know the thing about the internet is that will forever be on the internet.
Forever.
So any mistake you make is for everyone to see.
It looks
So
like
this is not what you wore.
you could
They
pass
put the
for.
cross on your
They
neck.
put the cross on my neck
But would
and the
have been
hat.
big for the Select Church if you're a member, you know.
Oh, there you go.
Select is a quite popular church in Nigeria too. So that's interesting.
I was confused when you said Celeste. I
Select.
had to,
So now you don't mention the whole this celestial church something like that, but it's just Select.
Okay.
When you see the all white in the cup, you know that Celeste in with
That's
a blue
it.
with a blue waist tie. Yeah. How do you keep the body together to wear all these clothes and make fashion headlines?
I'm very big on yoga. I love yoga. I love stretching.
Okay.
So I don't really do working out. I just do yoga. I like to walk. I keep it very gentle, and then I'm a vegetarian. Those are the
Oh,
only things.
that helps too.
That's it.
Yeah.
That
That's
helps
it.
too.
That's it. And I don't eat late. Like maybe I'll have 2 meals a day.
Do you cook?
Sometimes
That's easy cook.
I use easy cook. Sometimes
When you guys were stuck in the woods somewhere,
we're stuck in the mountains.
Who was cooking?
Both of us. So sometimes, I'll cook dinners if he wants to eat something very specific because his food tastes are very specific.
It's very specific.
When you say
Very
specific,
But
too
let's say
much
it's banku,
pepper.
right?
He loves his banku.
Yeah,
but
banku.
in those woods we didn't have that much. But sometimes maybe he'll have agege bread and beans, and he'll just eat
How'd you
that.
get giggle bread in the woods in the United Kingdom somewhere?
I still want to know how he did that.
But it's agege bread, not normal bread.
No.
no.
Agege bread is from Agege in Lagos.
Is it heavy?
It's sweet,
It's got
it's
taste.
So it's like
taste.
sugar bread.
And you dip it in tea and with milk. It's nice.
So you still dip it in
do you
tea?
dip it?
I
Oh,
dip
no
it. You want to
way.
make it a bit soggy.
Agege bread.
Listen, we're having so much fun with
What we're
Temi.
discussing on the show the other time
Yeah.
about tea
Yeah.
etiquette,
Yeah.
What did our guest say?
No,
That's-
he said
you can't
dip tea
in bread.
Really?
Listen, this is Temi dipping
I
tea in
mean-
bread. You can enjoy
You can
yourself.
enjoy
What more can I
yourself,
say?
please. It's not that deep.
Let's talk about family life now. How many siblings do you have?
So I have 2 older sisters and a little brother.
One is a DJ copy, obviously.
Yeah.
DJ Copy.
One
Other one is a
singer.
little quiet. We haven't heard.
Tolani, she's a singer.
Singer as well.
Yes, she's a singer. And yeah, they're both in music. I'm in acting, so we're all creatives. Yeah,
It's just one boy, right?
just one boy.
How much do you guys pamper that boy?
He's our prince. He's like a little lamb we're always holding. That's our baby. Yes,
Is he the youngest one?
he's the youngest. Yeah, I'm the youngest girl, but he's the youngest. Yes.
How do you? I'm comparing you with Kapi. Kapi looks or appears to be more hey,
Yeah.
and you appear to be more quiet.
Yes.
How do you deal with internet trolls, internet praises, internet begging? E-begging now is a thing. Everybody, oh, please send me this.
Right.
How do you deal with it?
So the internet is a crazy place. That's why I separate real life and internet. And for me, the internet is really a tool for me to work. Even working as an actress, a big part of it was I had built this platform of followers. So for me, it's really like a tool for me to do other things. But it's also fun, communicating with fans. I think I do have a close relationship with the people who follow me, and anything I read, like, it just goes over my head. I don't know. I think some people just have that where you can say anything about me, and I'm like, okay, great.
I heard from I heard from your podcast,
Podcast.
you're very practical about that kind of a thing. You're just your straight jacket. You're able to move on. From
Yeah,
those
I mean, it takes
I
work.
understand.
I've been like in the public sphere for like 7 years now, so it takes work. But now I'm just like, sometimes it even shocks me. Like, okay, like
At what age did you realize that my dad is ultra wealthy and a national figure, sort of, and the
Right.
spotlight is on the family? When did you realize that?
Obviously, growing up, that's just your dad. You don't think of him as anything else. That's just your dad. He loves you. He cares for you. He wants the best for you. But obviously, the same way a lot of people look up to him, I also look up to him. He's someone who's a mentor for me. He's a mentor to all of us. He really is involved in our careers. He advises us really well. And, I'm really proud of everything he's done. And, I just hope to, follow in his steps. But that's just that. At the end of the
did you go to normal schools? Where,
I went to school
did you go to normal schools? Did you go to like school where, everybody's aware that, oh, that's Otedola's daughter. How did you handle that?
No, because so I was in school in Nigeria up until maybe I was 8 or 9.
Yeah.
My mom sent us all to boarding school in the UK. So I was living at home. In the UK, my dad is well known in Nigeria, but in the UK,
nobody really cared. That's better.
So that's why, when people are like, oh, did you get special treatment? I'm like, not at all. I was just another Nigerian girl, in a school of mainly white British people. So it was totally different.
Well, that says it all, right? The fact that you're not one Nigerian girl in a white British school.
When you're there, you're just another Nigerian girl to them. That's how they see you. You're just, a Nigerian girl who's come over from Nigeria. Yeah.
What's the relationship between you and your sisters?
Great. I feel like, especially me and Kapi, because we're closer in age. We grew up sleeping in the same bed till we were 18. So that's for me, that's my twin. And it's just amazing to see what she's done, that's another mentor of mine. She's my older sister, so naturally I look up to her. And
she's making music. Do you like her music?
I love her music, especially her album is beautiful. If you listen to it beginning to end,
you love it.
She's someone who there's a lot of preconceptions about her sometimes, but just strip it back, listen to the music,
and you love it.
Yeah, the music doesn't lie.
You mentioned earlier that you're looking up to your dad and all of it, so we should expect Temi being the richest woman in Africa anytime soon.
The Oprah of Africa.
I don't want to mention. I've seen your net worth. I don't want to mention. So should we look at that in the near future?
I mean, let's just say that it's important for me to also continue a legacy. Until much is given, much is expected, and that's why all of us, we respect the family name, but we're all trying to make names for ourselves. That's really important. I'll never be stagnant. I'm very proactive and. Let's see.
How do you react if any of your boyfriends is late to meeting your dad the first time?
Any of my boyfriends or my just my boyfriends?
Just a general question.
Do you know what? Some of us are late for things sometimes. I mean, me, I just don't like lateness. Full stop. I'm not big on lateness, but.
Okay, hold on.
We have a podcast for you. We have a video for you to watch. So take a look. When we come back, should explain to us more.
So I think for me, I really thought it was a big deal meeting your dad.
But first time,
Yeah, first time. Especially because we were having dinner at a nice place.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the few times where I've respected dress code to go to a restaurant. And not piss people off, because I was okay, I just want this to be cool,
smooth flowing, chill, no issues.
I think I was there a little bit late.
Yeah, I think you were, and I was like, "What is this a power move?"
Yeah, you.
I was like, "Wow."
And I think your dad mentioned something.
We were both sitting there, and I was like, "Papa, he's." Around the corner, there's traffic. I was just stalling because I was like, why is this guy late? Because now the three of us have hung out, fries, tea, casual vibes.
Yeah.
But for me, that was a big night because that was the first time I made the formal.
Yeah.
I was the one instigating, Papa, this about tea, and I was like, tea, this about Papa. I was just middlemanning it, make sure you guys really know each other.
Yeah, I think you're selling me as well. How?
I mean, you have to package the goods. You gotta package the goods.
How far in the relationship do you introduce to your dad?
Now, we have started taking trips together. I feel like my family needs to know who I'm traveling for 2 weeks with. Who is this guy who's taking me to Mauritius?
Okay.
You could be any type of guy. And I'm their baby. I'm the baby girl.
So for you, it's once you start, but obviously, if it's a thing, you're just flying out with. You're not going to be introducing to your mom and dad.
No, definitely no. But you see, maybe my mom.
Maybe your mom.
My mom is just a vibe, so why not?
Okay, so that was how far with you and Mr. Eazi. But fast forward, how's the relationship between Mr. Eazi and your dad now?
It's really good. Like, it's always been good. I think that story is just funny because that was like the first meeting, you know.
Your middlemanning.
I was middlemanning. I was nervous, you know.
You're packaging the goods.
I was packaging the goods. We want everything to go smoothly and good. And yeah, no, they really got on well, which I think is so key. So I'm just happy that not only my dad, my mom, my sister, everybody loves him. Yeah.
That's great.
The way you love Eazi, that's how her family loves Eazi as well. But it was good having you here. But before you go, I always say that we always want to inspire people. We always want to inspire the youth. And so look into the camera.
Yes.
The young people who are aspiring to be like Temi, not Temi, the billionaire's daughter, Temi, the actress, Temi, the fashion icon, Temi, the person that people say, oh, that's my superstar. Talk to them.
Yes. So the one piece of advice I would give is that people will tell you you're not able to do things because you've never done it. It's better to have failed, but at least have tried. And you might try many different things in this life, and it might take you 10 years to find that thing that finally sticks. So always pursue what you believe might be your passion. And at the end of the day, you're better off having tried than have never done it at all.
Wow.
Absolutely. That's interesting. Well, I hope your favorite Ghanaian artist is not Mr. Eazi, though.
It is?
No.
What am I supposed to say?
No, minus Mr.
In this
Eazi.
case, Mr. Eazi
Minus
is a
Mr.
Nigerian
Eazi.
artist.
Okay,
in this case.
I'm a Shatawale fan.
Who else? Give me some more names.
Some more names. Okay, also, of course, Sakode. I love Efia.
Oh, yes.
I really love Efia. And, of course, King Promise.
Did you know a song that you like to sing, a Ghanaian song?
I love that new song by Efia and Tiwa Savage. Have you guys heard it?
I've heard it.
Do you want me to sing?
Yes. Sing it. No, sing it. Try.
I've heard it.
Are you
That's a good song. That's a good song.
That's a gem.
Okay.
Anyways, Temi, JTO, thanks for coming to see us. We're really grateful.
We've enjoyed our time with
Everyone
you.
else who wants to speak to you could just watch this tape. So it'll be on YouTube in the next hour. Let's celebrate a big Ghanaian artist today. Aleche, Jackie, do the honors. It's your hometown.
Happy birthday to you, Tami Anyami. Today's your birthday. Expressive celebrates you. You've done this for so long. And I mean, legendary Tiny. Niado. Listen, Mokola Kwakwe. Happy birthday to you, Tiny. Expressive celebrates you. We wish you all the best. We pray that the good Lord will continue to bless you. And may you churn out great music and good music for us always. Tiny, legendary. Some of us grew up listening to Tiny. I can rap his raps. Don't put me. Look, don't dare me.
We are daring you. We are daring you. Aleche.
Okay, which one?
Okay, let's have the song. Let's have the song.
Max out, stop the train.
Aleche.
Listen.
You want the rap to come in?
No, the rap has to come in.
Okay. The rap is coming. In this case, tell me, Adani Bear. That's Tiny. Let's go.
Tiny. Go, Leo, Bali. This one I don't know.
Okay, that's your part. Foreign music.
Mamle Chewa, the small funny.
Look, let me give my own rap.
Okay, next time, Jackie will give her own raps.
Mokola Kwakwe. Kwege Nagbe. Hey, Chiumenke. Olobi. Ha. Sampana. Sune Pafa. Alomo. Happy birthday to you, Tiny. That was nice. Can you sing any of Mr. Eazi's song? I've done Tiny songs, so probably then we can go.
The one that's about you. Which one is that?
Sufferhead. Oh, God.
Oh, any
other one.
Okay. I was about to do his new song, Lento.
Okay.
And I remember that's in Spanish. Do you know, I'm not going to be singing Spanish. But Lento, that is a good one. It's a good one.
What about Short Skirt?
Short Skirt. Hold me tight like a short skirt.
Hey, and then the girl pulls it out.
Like a short skirt. Guys, I hope you enjoyed our show today. I enjoyed it.
Definitely interesting speaking to Temi Otedola.
Yeah.
I didn't really know I was going to speak to her soon, but yeah, this is great.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
I really enjoyed it.
And I hope you learned something from her. That's the most important thing. Try. As long as you've not tried, you won't know
failed, yeah?
exactly if you can do it or not. We're speaking to Temi Otedola. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.
By the ways, I am doing my dream job now, and so is Jackie.
Yes.
And so is Temi.
Yes.
Find yours.
Other people are also doing their dream job in the courts. After this is the election petition, so don't go anywhere. This has been Xpressive. We'll be back tomorrow, same time, right here on GHOne TV. We love you.